No insane rules apply.
I'm having trouble gaming it out. How does that benefit the champion? Why would Johnny Bravo want that?
Well, it's quite simple, because Tom Latimer has gotten himself conditioned to insane rules as of late. So, it's forcing Tom Latimer to go back to basics, and that's exactly what Silas Young does best.
Okay, fair points. Silas Young is a complete professional wrestler. But at the risk of pointing out things that are too obvious and may sound inflammatory, I don't mean to be inflammatory, it's the Canadians who cheat.
Well, that's not how I see it. The Canadians are enforcing the rules, and they're going to enforce this gentleman's rules match. But are we just going to overlook that nice lockup that we just saw?
Brilliant professional wrestling on display from two men who can do it and will be forced to here tonight. The man tasked with enforcing the rules is not John A. Bravo or Nate Matson, it's one referee, George Ross.
Tom Latimer almost had a moment. He almost had a moment where he reverted back to being in his old Canadian self. He almost grinded that forearm in Silas Young's face, but he hesitated. Could we see a lot of hesitation from Tom Latimer tonight?
Maybe what we're seeing is what you said. Maybe the rules are inside Latimer's head. Maybe he doesn't want to risk hitting a man on the ropes, which is clearly out of bounds. Maybe Bravo made the right call after all.
Of course he made the right call. That's my boy. That's my man. Oh, did you see Tom Latimer almost used that closed fist? But good thing Silas Young was just one step ahead.
Punches and kicks will happen in a wrestling match. They shouldn't happen to the face. It's going to be the ref's discretion. He's going to give a warning or two first, you would still think.
Well, referee's discretion, sure. But if it's a gentleman's rules match, the rules are more strict. But remember, in pro wrestling, closed, tight punches are not allowed.
Both men now being distracted by a boisterous crowd, as always, here in the House of Insanity.
Boisterous indeed, and you know what? I'm anxious to see what other rules apply. Would being thrown over the top rope be banned in this match? I don't know.
I don't believe so. I mean, we're not talking about like a pure rules or a Jim Herd rule, like Bill Watts rules. That's not what we're talking about here. Just that it's a regular wrestling match, and what we're seeing is some mighty fine wrestling here from these two.
Nice fundamentals. I gotta give it to Tom Latimer. Great head scissors being applied. And Silas Young he's struggling to get out.
Yep, it was a beautiful headlock takeover, but now look at this. Silas Young chaining his way out.
I spoke too soon. Silas Young rolling out, applying that half crab to Tom Latimer.
Got the single leg crab, going to be putting a lot of pressure on the lower back of Tom Latimer, who makes it to the ropes. Silas Young flirting with the rules right there, flirting with the edge.
You know, it's become a cliche, but he does have till 5 to break the hold. And that extra 4 seconds really, I was gonna say, really applied to Tom Latimer's lower back, but you know, Tom Latimer's getting that second wind, it looks like.
Yeah, it could do a number on your lumbar region. I've got a lot of lumbar pain sitting here myself. I understand. That's why I'm not in there.
Whoa, no, hold up.
Goodness, a rake of the face. Rake of the face with the bottom of the boot.
That's a blatant rake to the face with the sole of his boot.
But you know, he didn't kick him with the toe.
Well,
I mean, I love the sudden focus on all of the rules. Maybe Johnny Bravo should do this all the time. Where is he, by the way? Where's Bravo?
He's away on assignment. That's all you need to know. But you know what?
What does that mean? Does he work for CNN? What does it mean he's on assignment?
He's on assignment. You're missing the match.
Rabbit punch sends the former champion to the outside. Ref's gonna be distracted here.
Rabbit punch. That's called a double axe handle Silas Young used.
Nate Matson, then your friend Nate Matson just gave a friendly assist back into the ring, isn't that right?
Well, yes, because the match needs to end in the ring because it's gentleman rules. Pinfall or submission.
Right, what it means, pinfall or submission were always an option. What it means is that count out and disqualification are also options here.
Well, also options, but then you jumped ahead. The Canadian World Order doesn't want the match to end in a count out.
That's right. That's a fair point. The Canadians have every reason to want this one to end cleanly because it's the only way they're going to take that IWR World Championship.
And certainly Silas Young sizing up Tom Latimer. Hitting him with the bottom of that fist. Not with the full fist, but the bottom of the fist. Still taking it to Tom Latimer. Oh. Tom Latimer getting his third win now. Taking it to Silas Young, but they can't stay in that corner too long because he'll get disqualified. Referee certainly using some discretion here. To me, if I was applying this match, I would have disqualified Tom Latimer. And look at that. Tom Latimer.
George doesn't want the match to end. Look at that. That was a low blow. That was a low blow.
I don't see
Silas Young went way beyond what you were talking about Tom Latimer doing, and you saw it, Boone.
What I saw was Tom Latimer putting his hands on the official. That should have been grounds for disqualification. But again, referee's discretion.
The referee was distracted intentionally.
You say tomato, I say no, you're wrong.
Mm-hmm. That is about the extent of the banter between myself and the Bachelor. Nonetheless, the damage has been inflicted, and Silas taken to the outside might offer a bit of reprieve for the challenger.
Well, you see, Tom Latimer, he must have realized not to throw him over the top rope and throw him through the middle.
Caught coming back in is the challenger with again another low blow.
What I saw was Silas Young using a roll-up, but only got a 2 count. I think you're seeing things that are not actually happening, Mark Roberts.
Silas Young's getting a little bit frustrated here. He cannot. He must keep his eyes on the prize in defending his IWR World Championship.
I will agree with you there. Silas Young cannot lose his composure. He cannot lose his composure and risk losing the IWR World Championship. Oh! Tom Latimer going for that O'Connor roll, but certainly... Oh!
Latimer got rocked, and he just happened to land and fall on Silas Young, right?
See, Tom Latimer should have been disqualified 3 times by now. That was a blatant low blow. You saw it.
I think that was a receipt, but he pulled it off with some finesse.
I don't have a receipt. Regardless. Tom Latimer takes...
Well, no. There goes Nate Matson.
No.
And there goes Nate Matson again. Tom Latimer taking care of it before Matson can even distract the ref. The ref isn't even seeing it.
Nate Matson was trying to remind him of the rules. Why does he keep knocking him down?
Big double clothesline takes both men down in the center. Nope, A.R. Norman is not supposed to be in this match, and he's got a weapon. None of that. These guys are risking disqualification here.
He wants a front row seat, A.R. Norman does. He wants a front row seat to this main event.
A.R. Norman being kept away. Meanwhile, Latimer, oh no. They both go for it.
No.
Latimer's got the chain. Latimer's got the chain.
He's got a forward option.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh yes. Thank you.
The referee has ended this bout. Your winner, as a result of a disqualification, and still IWR World Champion, Silas Young.
This is what they call gentlemen's rules. The rules have been
what about
enforced.
this? Look at these gentlemen coming in to do a number now on Tom Latimer.
Well, the match is over now.
It seems obvious that these men were always scared of Tom Latimer and what he was capable of.
That's not how I see it. That's not how I see it. The Canadian World Order is taking it to that dirty cheater, Tom Latimer.
Cody in the ring. Cody, another man, and once duped by the Canadian World Order.
What's he doing out
It's
here?
Rhino.
What's he doing out here?
Rhino, another former world champion. It was he who defeated Latimer and then lost to Silas Young.
No.
A.R. Norman is in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That dirty, stinking American Rhino. I hate him.